Good morning, good morning, good morning, Amalfi Coast. A new day, a new week. The kids are ready for school. The bus has left and now I'm walking down to work. From my walk I can see all our boats. Soon, step by step, one after another, they'll head out. We are closing on October 30th. My first coffee at Angelo's and cuddles for Cuoricina. Our walk down and finally the beach desk. Some deliveries for the boats. Cuoricina is relaxing while I check in the clients. And then the last boat leaves for a beautiful excursion along the coastline. My way home. The stairs, cooking and taking care of our animals until the girls come home from school. Okay. Beep beep. This is a lovely surprise from my aunt. Hai fatto? Yeah! Oh wow! Bellissimo!
Bellissimo.
Oh wow! Paper to paint. And this is, show me this, aquarelle. Oh, these are postcards to color. Wow! Chocolate.
Per appendere chiavi.
Okay.
Questa è dentro.
That's really cute.
Oh, nuovi pennelli. Mamma, questo.
Wow, thank you.
Andiamo a vedere.
And now I'm going to read your letter, okay? Rosi! Danke, Tante Titti!
Danke.
This is exceptional, Rosie. That's beautiful. This is the big wheel of Vienna and it's my favorite chocolate, Chocotala. Look how cute. And we are going to eat them now.
Ich will auch einen.
Ecco, con Leni. Like every afternoon, we are off to dance class in Sant'Agnello near Sorrento. While Rosie has her 2 hours of dance, Leni will be taking her traverse flute lesson today. Wednesday is the only day Leni doesn't have dance, so we use the time for her flute studies. Look at the bus stop towards Amalfi. There are still so many people waiting for the bus. When the girls walk on the main street in Positano, I always get nervous. The traffic is crazy and the sidewalk is so small. I prefer to go with them to keep them safe. That's why I feel really anxious when my girls walk alone down to the beach or along the main road. After our well-deserved break to recharge our batteries, where I also had my cappuccino in the afternoon, we were invited to pick pomegranates in the garden of Maria's dad. Look how beautiful the fruits already are. The tree is so full. While we were there, her dad invited us to walk with him through his lovely garden and showed us all the fruit trees. He doesn't only have lemons, oranges and mandarins, he also has a huge kiwi vine, which is really impressive and full of fruit. The sunset light was very special this evening, and so was the place where we watched it. It was one of those moments when I could really see how much my kids miss having a grandfather, a figure, a person, an idol in their lives.
Vedi un gatto nero, lo vedi?
E quello è un inquilino.
Un inquilino. Niente.
Sono volati.
Guarda che è stato,
Basta. Mantieni. No.
Aspetta, dammi.
Cadi. No, mamma, tra poco, a novembre.
Sì, a novembre.
Ma questo.
You all know how much I love being in hidden secret gardens, and this was the perfect place to relax after a busy day. The girls enjoyed it so much. Fai vedere?
Then he showed us his carpenter workshop.
The room was full of all kinds of wood, old and new machines, and a soft powder that looked like magic. Leni and Rosi could have stayed there for hours, learning new things about wood. When you change life, moving to a new country, learning a new language and adapting to everything around you, it's not easy to find places where you truly feel at home, happy and completely free. Come stai?
Sto bene.
Benissimo, stai.
Sì.
Sometimes you long for places that remind you of your childhood, of moments when you felt safe and joyful in your home country. I was lucky enough to find one of these places during COVID, the Association for Inclusion called ALMA. It became a place of warmth, kindness and belonging, a little piece of home away from home. Today I'm lucky and my girls are lucky too, because we are going to visit them. ALMA is an association for inclusion based in the Centro Ricreativo Estivo in Piano di Sorrento and is a wonderful association dedicated to inclusion and support for children with disabilities. Through care, creativity and community, ALMA helps kids grow, play and express themselves freely, building friendships and confidence in a joyful, welcoming environment. The wonderful people of ALMA create an atmosphere in this place full of warmth and acceptance, where every child is seen, valued and celebrated for who they are. Depending on the season, ALMA always organizes beautiful weekends open to everyone. Moments of sharing, laughter and togetherness. And today we are lucky to be here enjoying their magical village of the pumpkins.
The pumpkin village is so beautiful.
Rosi! Hello! Hello!
We took many lovely photos.
We bought some handmade things made by our friends.
We had a wonderful lunch.
First, we had to choose the perfect pumpkin for us.
We painted pumpkins and had a lot of fun with the colors. We played and met many nice friends. The food was delicious and our friends were very kind.
Guardatemi!
Oh, cheese, Vittorio, cheese. Ho bidone in mano, ho bidone in mano.
We ate the best pizza fritta.
Rosie had a pony ride and she laughed a lot. We went fishing for pumpkins with our friend Francesco. Most of the time, we played with all the kids together at the playground. It was open for everybody. We were just being children, happy and free.
Some places simply can't be described, and even videos can't capture their beauty. You just have to be there to experience and feel the magic yourself. Okay, I'm on my way to the pharmacy, and there I will meet the emergency vet, because this morning I got a call from Peppe. At the beach they found a little duck and she had a problem with her wing. They thought maybe it's broken. So when I went down for work, I checked on her and we saw that her wing was broken. It took me 40 minutes to find the right number and to understand the procedure, to get somebody here, because today is Sunday, and to check on her and maybe bring her to a hospital. Because logically we cannot leave her here, although we brought her to a little lake where there are other ducks, but she is completely nervous and afraid. She's in a little part hidden because logically she has pain. So we will see now. Hopefully he can help her. At the end of all the phone calls, I got the information I had to go through the local police because they will contact the right vet emergency. The number I called and was in the line was for dogs and cats, and logically a duck is not a dog and not a cat. When I checked online the duck, it came out that it seems to be a ferruginous duck, which is not logically for salt water. When we picked her or him, I think it's a him because he is dark brown and he has white eyes. When I picked him up, I could see that he seemed to have his wing broken and he was suffering. So hopefully they can help him. Guarda come è bello. My love for animals always includes my husband Peppe. This time he had to take part again to catch the duck. I adore him so much because he truly is the very meaning of patience. He always understands when something is deeply important to me, and he's always by my side.
No, questo è completamente diverso. Un tipo particolare, non è il germano reale, è un po' diverso.
Our little animal friend was placed in a box after the first check-up. Now he's patiently waiting to go to the animal hospital. Carlo, the veterinarian, told us there was another emergency too in Positano. A young seagull had been seen with a broken wing. So we went with our boat to bring the vet to the little beach where the seagull was found to check on the animal. Luckily, we have boats and big hearts. Mission accomplished. After signing a few papers with the vet, I stood for a moment beside the box and then waved goodbye to our little duck. When I arrived home, my little daughter Rosi was finishing her homework. I love how dedicated she is, and I always enjoy looking through her little exercise books. Rosie had a free afternoon and it was easy to guess what she would do at home. She went straight to her little creative corner and started making things. While Rosie was busy creating, her lovely little hands moving with such care, I told her the story about the Odyssey and the duck, everything that happened until the vet came. How we picked him up and placed him in a box, and that he was safe now. She knew it meant a lot to me. She listened so sweetly and somehow still made me laugh. It's so wonderful that my girls are at an age now where I can have real chats with them. I've always shown them my emotions, and I think it's important that they learn how we deal with feelings. Fear, anxiety, jealousy, nervousness, happiness, and even anger. I love that Rosie takes the time to listen to me and watches me closely to understand how I really feel. Just like I do when she tells me something that happened in her little life. When Rosie finished her beautiful colorful unicorn, she proudly showed me my gift, a special relaxation board she had created just for me. Today is somehow the first day of our last days. Since we're expecting bad weather and rough seas starting tomorrow, my husband Peppe has already decided to take some of the boats away earlier this year. I thought that when he told me about his decision, I would feel sad, maybe even melancholic, because normally we love to organize the last blow when all the boats stay together until the very end and sound their horns one last time. But instead, I just feel grateful. We have had such a perfect summer. No problems, no issues, no emergencies. Thank God for that. Everyone is safe. All my captains are healthy and happy, and so are Peppe and my family, our family. Business was wonderful, and now it's time to slowly say goodbye and prepare for the next season over the winter. One after another, the boats will soon slip away for winter care, but not today. Today, a few still go out, carrying happy guests into the soft autumn sun. Autumn boat days are the very best days.